How do you keep calm and in control when a parent collapses and everyone around you is panicking?
It was Saturday, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd been paint stripping a door.
I was sitting up here and I was getting ready. I think I was going out with my friends, and then Dad had shouted at me and said, "Mum's been unwell," and I just thought, oh, she'd been sick or something like that. So I just went downstairs quite casually and he was holding her up and she was on the floor just as you go into the kitchen. He was holding her and she was struggling to speak.
And I was aware that I couldn't speak. I was trying so hard. And Emily, who's 12, is asthmatic. And she was becoming wheezy because she was getting anxious. And Lucy, who would have been 15 at the time, took control. She said to Emily, "Right, Emily, where's your inhaler? Go and get your inhaler. Just relax, but just walk up the stairs and go and get it."
Dad was also obviously in shock because it must have been really hard for him to see something like that. And
I could see Gordy was just scared.
And I had to hold her while he phoned for an ambulance. And
she was with Fiona and kind of sat with her and kind of kept her calm.
It's happened a few times where I've had to take responsibility and do things if Dad's not been in the house or something.
She calmed down her sister. She held me up and I could see both of them and how upset they were.
It's never till afterwards I realise, like, oh, that's what that's what I just did type thing. Because when you're in the moment you just kind of get on with it.
And as a mum, when you realise that it's you that's upsetting your children, that's the hardest thing. It's just... it's unbearable.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
And that was a real turning point for all of us in the family. That was when Gordon accepted. You could see a change in how he dealt with the illness.
Last one. Yay.
Fiona describes it as a life-limiting illness, and it is. But we don't know where that limit is.
My neurosurgeon has hinted, but it's something that I never wanted to know because I don't know if it's particularly helpful.
With this situation, it's so unpredictable. Like that fit that she had, it was just, she was fine one minute and the next minute an ambulance was being called. I
don't know, it's like the elephant in the room, isn't it? It's kind of a silent, we all know that it's potentially there and likely to happen.
How long have I got? That's not my wish. I was just wondering how long I had for my wish. I can't even begin to understand what it's like for Gordy and the girls watching me and them going through the long goodbye, because that's what it feels like we're living. When you reach markers like birthdays or Christmases and you look back and you think you've really not changed that much, but then you realise when you look back just how much has gone.
I suppose Fiona and I do touch on it occasionally, and I don't know. We approach it in a way that will very much cross that bridge as we approach it.